about 9 o'clock or something. Of course, I was laying in bed reading my phone things for a while. So the cats are hungry. So I'm just going to do my day. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this new day. Thank you for this opportunity to hang out with friends and not to have to do it all alone. Please help me to make sense of my day. Help me to use it wisely and productively. Help me to accomplish the things that are important to Thee and not necessarily important to me. But help me to find joy in whatever it is I do. And bless all the people that come along with me, that we can have fun together. And these things we pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. And I didn't ask about being safe. Please keep us safe. All right, so first we'll do the cats. Looks like I never turned off my Minecraft yesterday. Would you like some food? Is it time? Good morning. I don't know about Patty today. I was thinking maybe I should go where she is and hang out with her for a while. But I don't know. First, I should do some things around here. I have a trailer load of stuff that I should take to my daughter. And she has a machine that she wants me to have. A walking machine, which I think would be kind of fun. The kids are still in Mexico, so my house, she cooks, I clean, but she's not cooking, so I don't have to clean. Oops, it's kind of fun. Now I have to make this big decision. Which do you want? So maybe I should just start from where I am. These were mangoes that were kind of, she's staying close to home, she says. I suppose I should cook something for later. Hey Nancy, can I go with you Wednesday if I call and get an appointment? No, we need to go on Thursday. Thursday is my appointment day. We've already got 2 appointments booked, and that's in Montreal. We can't do both in the same week, 1 day apart. That's a little too much. These are still hot, even though I pushed cancel. Doesn't smell so great anymore. I mean, it's okay, but... So, no, we're not going Wednesday. We're going Thursday. Yes, that's right. This week. Willem has to stay home and babysit. Caregive. What makes the rice cooker? Let's see. It is a cuckoo. I just put lentils and double water in it. It doesn't smell as, it smells old. I think I will unplug it. I did tell it to cancel. But anyway, unplugging it might be the better thing to do. They are 9 o'clock or I don't know, 10 and 12. 10 and 12. There are only 2 sessions. So we're doing endowments, 2 endowments. Use these plastic bags here for broken glass. There was a cat the other day. He had his foot on the side of this bowl, thinking of tipping it over because the water was too low. He didn't, but he was certainly looking like he wanted to do that. So, I think I'm getting rid of stuff. We've had this book for so many years, since the 70s, but I never open it. I never open books, really. So this is the big deal. Look at, it's going on the pile. I saw, I think it might have been Instagram. I don't usually do Instagram, but I saw this person wearing many layers. And so today I'm in many layers. I have on my dress. I have this dress over it. This dress is so thin. There's nothing to it. So I just felt like dressing in layers today. So I think this clock can go too, because it really doesn't mean anything to me. You're going out. Shall I bring this in? And the shoes. I have to do the cat litter. Good morning, Frida. I saw some of what you wrote today somewhere, something. What part of the world are you in now? Where have you parked your RV? All right, so what am I doing over here now? Oh yes, cat litter. Yuck. Yeah, it's not going to work this week for you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mary Jane. You can get in if you ask, right? This is my way of doing the cat litter. I have a bag and I have a scoop. I use my scoop to open up the bag, and then not sure if you really but anyway. I scoop it in. Everything important comes up in it. In my bag. And having this out here in the main room, as disgusting as that is, at least it's not, at least it's not getting ignored anymore. It gets taken care of once or twice a day. And then I take my bag, which is then heavy with crap, ha ha ha, and I take it out and dump it somewhere. Where's my other shoe? Here it is. So I've been trying to dump it in different places. Oh, I leave my thing here. Hey, Tiger. You can't come in until you start liking me. Hey, look at you. You've never been that close to me before. So I usually would take this far away, but it's getting to be further in the season, so now I'm just dumping it. I'm gonna take the rototiller, or maybe the brusher. Yeah, I think I'll take the brusher and I'll get rid of all of this stuff. Good choice, Nancy. It's nice outside. Maybe I should do that now. First, I have to put my bag back. You going out too, Kimball? But now I have all this stuff on the floor all the time. I want to blow that off. I'll get my blower. Should get my vacuum and vacuum all that up. That's a good idea. Oh, and I've been bringing things down from upstairs, which of course you can tell is going to be a bad idea. Okay, let's do our hands. I'm sorry you weren't going to be. Oh, there you're coming back. Okay. So, Frida. Oh, there you're coming back. Okay. So, Frida, you are in Quartzsite, Arizona. I do have a swing set up in my house. Your mom used to call the cat droppings as presents. Oh, I love when I start just decluttering. Okay. I love when I start just decluttering. Okay, let's get our blower. Where is it? See, this is the one that never gets cleaned out, so it got put outside. What a beautiful day. Look, this reminds me of Georgia. Oh, I have to take that screen tent down. Indeed, yes. And this has to be all cleaned up so that we can go through with the snowblower. Definitely a little situation to take care of. Well, I'm not doing that right now. Right now, I'm looking for the blower. This should be gone. See, I usually have this thing, this table. This goes in here. Because I'll close this in before the snow flies. Hopefully. What a beautiful day. Look at this beautiful day. Wasn't it nice? I put up the sign, Hilltop Deer Cafe. Ah, yes, I need to get the deer bowl out. Do that too before the snow flies. Another area needs cleaning up. Decluttering. There are the bowls. I just have to get a little closer to get that one. There we go. Deer bowls. Now, what's this swing doing down here? That's not where it goes at all. Maybe it should go somewhere else, like down by the stream or something. Maybe it should go over here. That's a good place for a swing. Yeah, okay, let's try it here. Will I use it here? Hard to say. Hard to say. Probably not. Maybe it should go somewhere I've been wanting to sit. Let's go pull it up here. Everybody's gathering at Quartzsite right now. Why is that? What's happening at Quartzsite? That was pretty cool. Those 3 days of UFO stuff. 700 more UFO sightings. That's amazing, eh? So what is with that? Is somebody sending out AI technology? Manned vehicles? Now maybe right here. Hey, don't get stuck. This would be a good site for it. I would sit in it here. Okay, let's do this. Single-handedly, you know. My battery for the blower is under my other arm. All right, so where do we want this? I think we want it right here. Oh, don't pull the cushion off. That's good. Or the teacup. Okay, there. It's gonna be perfect. I'm so glad you're all along. It's very nice to have friends along. That would make a nice little container, wouldn't it? Where do these go? So those are the teacup garden. This needs to be hung from there. I was thinking of putting chains on and hanging it. All right, so this also, it was my garbage container, but what if I don't know. I don't really know what to do with it anymore. Let's go around here. What should I do with it? It's quite cool, you know, look at it. It's made out of horsetail and willow and cedar. This is birch bark, goes in the birch bark place. Okay, now, hey Jumbles. The raccoons have been doing their duty over here. I didn't move it because I didn't want them doing it anywhere else. What are you doing? You looking for water in this? It needs to be rolled up and put down below. So, the feed, the animals tipped it over. I'll need a shovel. Ugh, it's all icky. And this stuff, now that goes to the refuse. That's no good. This is also no good. This was a safe I lost the key for. Maybe this is also finally no good. I'm not really gonna fix it. I have a whole place where these are. These are full of nettles. It's full of something. What is it? Took out the swing that was there because I didn't use it there. Yes, peculiar, isn't it? All right, we'll go back in. Oh, let's see if we can put this in for the deer. The raccoons dumped it over. I don't know if it's good for the deer now. It doesn't look very good for anything. The deer won't eat it. I wouldn't eat it. See, it starts to freeze, eh? I don't know what the temperature is today, but to encourage the deer to come. All right, we'll put this away. And now, still got this under my hand. Oh, look, there's the blower. And all these strings need to go back in that basket. Oops. All right, Nancy, pay better attention. Hold on to it better. There we go. And all this stuff goes in the string basket. These are good ropes like that. Oh, hello, Tiger. He's a very healthy cat. He doesn't get fed from me. He's just independently healthy, as in independently wealthy. Okay, here we go. One-handed stuff is not easy. There we go. We're still missing one though. I wouldn't have thought that it was a good idea to have a bucket of ropes, but it's nowhere near as full as it used to be. So, well, hello, Tiger. Meow. like kimbap. Isn't it fun cleaning up? Okay. Well, now then. Ow! I hit my head. Okay, where's that scooper up? I mean that thing. My blower, that's what I need. But that'll make a lot of noise, I don't know. Food's ready for a lot of noise. This has to be removed from there. Okay then. And then we will put this on here. This thing. Of course, it's not really going to work very well since they're all tied together now. Oh well. This is garbage. Put it in the garbage vehicle over here. Are you ready for the blower? Here we go. Well, it's time for me to get out of bed and get some work done. You're inspiring me. All right then, that's important. Hey, watch out, here comes the noise. Aha, this is what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, removing the swing. Whoops. Okay, that's enough for now. Now, we'll take this swing. I have to move all these boards here. All right, so how should we do this? Let's pull it like this, maybe? Wait a minute, hold everything. Come on. And I don't get to be stuck on there. That won't move. I just could maybe go down further. All right. Okay. Perfect. Oops. Now, this is not going to go past there, is it? How can I do this? I can rotate this and pull it through. Keep rotating. pushing out there. Come on. Rotating it. Okay, have to get out of here and do it properly. Hey, Chumbles. Have to rotate it more. I think I have to take this trampoline apart too. Okay, you are going to be in the way. I need to finish making this. Okay, we made it past there. We all get in here. Hold on here, hold on here. Down you go. 6 people, 8 people watching, 2 thumbs ups. Thank you. Okay, so then. Branch whipped me in the face. Right across there, right across there. Yuck. Okay, so now let's see if we can get this done right. So, stand it back up. And then one side is up, and the other side is... Alright, so it's got to go back a little more so it's more even. See, it's hanging this way. Well, maybe if I put a board under this side. Yeah, that's gonna work. If I put some boards under it to bring it up so it's even. All right, let's go get some boards. hay fast. I'm cleaning up, getting ready for winter to come. The snow is gonna fly and nothing will be seen for months. Okay, what am I looking for? Boards, that's right. Boards to go under those too. Is this frozen? No. What's the music? Oh, that was my chimes. The chimes. Okay. We need some that are long enough. Yeah, this might not be long enough. But this one, are they frozen together or are they screwed together? Oh, they're screwed together. I don't know. Well, we need to, oh, look there. Let's see, we got a third one here. This one's a little too short. I believe that under one might work. Okay, we'll get these 4. Now, this is gonna mean I have to use 2 hands. Okay. Let's see if this is enough. See if it works. A lot of work cleaning off the deck, you know? Have to be ready for snow blowing. Hey, Tiger. That second one isn't long enough. But let's see if it's gonna work anyway. Almost. Yeah. Okay. Will this work without hitting the sides? I'm gonna hit the back. This is right on the narcissus, the trumpet garden. Okay. Okay, now then. This is a little spooky, isn't it? Maybe we should redo these. Let's see if we can redo them so the long one is on the top. Okay. So those two go together. Ouch. But you know what? We might not need them to be so high on the front. So what if we remove this one? And then we, no wait, put this one under here. That's right. see if that works. All right, shall we sit on it? Still kind of angled. All right, let's sit. Ah, it rocks a bit. Perfect. Oh, this is a good spot for it. Yes, indeed. A nice spot to sit and recover from whatever I'm playing at. I haven't finished putting the railings around those garden beds. This has to be done up here. Just one moment, please. I'm over tying it so that it's going to stay on my shoulders. This is my dressing in layers coming back out. Do you remember the video, How to Dress in Layers? I think that was one of the best videos I ever did. I don't know where it is anymore. Maybe I'll try and find it and make a short out of it. I don't know how long it was. Maybe it was longer than that. Well, how's it going out there in YouTube land? Are you getting inspired to do stuff around the house? What a beautiful day. Look at this. Isn't this lovely? November, what is it? November 18th or something? Yes, indeed, November 18th. Hey, Chumbles. See, I have that teacup there? I screwed it on. I suppose these gliders, they're going to get covered in snow. I guess if I've got this chair, I don't really need the gliders out here, but the gliders are good because sometimes you just want to sit in the glider, but I always choose the swing. Yes, I do. Looks like that plant should come in. I can go upstairs, and a V Gardener, that's her channel, V Gardener. She's still growing stuff. Oh, and speaking of growing stuff, she's got lotus growing up there. I have to go and water it. She wants me to put that much water on it. That's how deep the water should be. It was about that deep the other day, so it might be less, so I'll have to do that. That's on my list for today. I want to do some lights. You know, what about stringing lights around these trees? Wouldn't that be pretty? I like doing lights. I don't know if I have lights. I have lights on the inside. Currently, they're strung all the way around the house inside. And I don't want to remove them because they took a lot of work to get there, so we can just plug them in when we want to use them. I do have Christmas stuff. You know, I could wrap these with something. What if I used white yarn and wrapped them? You know? What if I painted them white? No. I like nature. Hey, the bottom branches of that should be cut off. We cut all these branches off. It was a really awful thing to do, but we cut them all off because in case we get a drought and a fire, it would be better if the fire would just run along the ground and not up the trees. I hope I've done it well enough. Those 3 little trees are coming along. And the ones out there in the driveway, you can barely see through the driveway now. I know there's way too many for the amount of room, but that's okay because one will grow high and the others will stay small, which is fine. It'll be like that's what forests are like. I'm not planting them so that they will each have a wonderful spot. But I just like trees. I should get out that brusher and brush that garden bed over there. That's an important thing to do, you know. It's nice to sit here. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for helping me move the swing. That was kind of tricky, but I did it. Thank you for the idea of moving the trampoline around in a circle. I didn't really know how that was going to work, but it sure did. And thank you for these boards to make it level so I'm not crashing into the side. And thank you for all these people that come and hang out with me so I can enjoy their presence without actually having to, you know, have people around. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for my life. I love my life. Thank you for nature and for this beautiful day I can be outside. And this we pray in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. And you too. And help us to stay safe today, please. Thank you. We're usually safe. But you know, I got in my car once and I drove around in Ottawa and I never prayed for safety and I rear-ended a guy. It was a very slow traffic or something. I don't usually rear-end people. I'm usually a very good driver. Look at this, how nice this is. So, oh yes, you could come and give me a hand. No, this is all the wood I have. I just use it for stuff. It came on I got a big trailer load of boards that were cut to the wrong sizes for $40. I mean, it was like $1,000 worth of wood. It was amazing wood. It's all cedar boards, so they won't rot. Not for 20 years, not until I get old. So the things that I build now, I'm 69, the things that I build now should last the rest of my life, right? So if I build some cedar chairs, hey, wouldn't that be nice to build some more cedar chairs? But I'd have to focus. You know, I'm into the big picture. Like, like building a chair is finicky. It's like, look at him over there. That's why that is right there. The water or dew falls off the roof and it fills up that little bird feeder. And the cat eats it, drinks it. The other day it was frozen. I know. Can you believe it? Frozen already. It's nice to have a slow arriving winter, don't you find? I like it. I asked ChatGPT that if things go along at the current pace, the temperature of the earth and the pollution that we have, if we go along at this rate, in 2050, that's in 26 years, almost 25 years, the only places that will be habitable will be Canada and Russia and whatever's on the south down there. So Canada's about to get a lot of people coming along. Oh, and Scandinavia. So Greenland and Norway and Sweden and Denmark. Is Denmark one of the Scandinavian countries or is it on the mainland? I think it's on the mainland north of Germany. So Scandlines goes to Sweden, Norway, and Finland. Those are the ones. So Sweden, Norway, and Finland, and Greenland, and Canada, and Russia will be the only habitable places by 2050. So in 25 years. Now, a lot of people say when the election happened and they didn't like the results, they said, we're moving to Canada. Well, pause right there. It's not that easy. You can't just go to Canada. It's not like in the 60s when the draft dodgers could just go to Canada and it was okay. No. Now, there's a merit system. You have to be somebody that Canada wants. You have to be able to support yourself. You have to already have a job in Canada that you can do that nobody else in Canada is qualified for. That's a big one. Unless you're a refugee. Refugee status is different. But Americans are not refugees. Not yet. No, if they go after journalists, I don't know exactly what's going to happen down there. So it might become that there are refugees, But right now, no. people are coming into Canada, flying into Canada, and then going to the border, and they get this guy that gives them a ride across the St. Lawrence, and then drops them off in the forest in New York. And if the weather is pretty good, they make it out of the forest and they find another car that takes them to New York City. I don't think that going to a city is a good idea. Personally, I think that you should just learn how to get along in the woods. You should learn how to build a grass hut. You can be very happy in a grass hut. You know, you can make a bed out of grass or out of cattails, a pillow out of the fluff. You know, you can be very happy in the woods. And the cities, you're going to be poor. You're going to be, well, maybe they'll house you for a while, but then they'll kick you out. But anyway, back to coming to Canada. If you think that you're going to just go to Canada, think again, because they're not going to let you in. I came to Canada once before I was married, and I didn't know how long I was going to stay. I had a boyfriend, and I thought he was going to ask me to marry him anytime. So I said, I'm going to, wait for my boyfriend to ask me to marry him. And that, of course, the border officials now, 48 years later, I look back on that answer, and no wonder they said no. That was in Detroit. I tried to come across the bridge. And they said no. Well, I had nowhere else to go. I was going there. So I went and took the tunnel, and I said I'm staying for 3 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever. So you can come on a temporary visa, but don't overstay your visa because you will get deported. It's not like catch and release here. They will find you and send you back, and you won't ever be allowed in again. Also, if you've ever had a DUI conviction, you can't come to Canada. You can't bring a gun. You cannot even have a gun unless you go through bells and whistles, hoops to get it. Hunters, they can get a gun, but anyway, people are pretty nonviolent. Also, the culture in Canada is very different. Americans are generally quite loud and boisterous and pushy and arrogant and competitive. Does that sound like Americans that you know? I'm sure there are others that are not like that. But anyway, that behavior is not tolerated in Canada. You will not have friends. You will be shunned. I was that way when I came to Canada. And I was called a Yankee. When they found out I was from the United States, I was called a Yankee, and they didn't like me. No way, Yankee, go home. Of course, when I was little, I grew up in New Jersey, and then we moved to Georgia, and I was a Yankee because I was from the north. And the Southerners did not like Yankees. So I was called a Yankee there, too. Well, been a Yankee all my life. But anyway, now I'm Canadian. But you can't work when you come to Canada. You have to be sponsored. You have to have somebody that'll vouch for you and support you for a year until you can get your landed immigrant status, and then you can get a job. But you can't just come over and start working. Now, it's possible that if you are working on it from technology, if you have your own computer and your own job and it's not a Canadian job, and you're not going to take a job away from Canadians, then maybe, maybe you've got a chance. But you have to be educated or have a skill. And if you're a doctor or a nurse and you come here, you can't just become a doctor or nurse here, be one and practice. You have to go through all of the education here to be a qualified Canadian doctor or nurse. It's not just a given that because you are that somewhere else. There are so many qualified nurses and doctors from all over the world who are working at gas stations or, like if you come here and you buy a gas station and you have a business, that's a lot of people from the Middle East, and a lot of Arabs do that. They come and they have the gas stations. Hey there, are you Dino? Or are you Kimbap? I thought you might be Kimbap. Anyway, so that's just a heads up in case you've heard people saying I'm moving to Canada. Because it's not going to work. They're going to get sent home. Now, you can come on a student visa, but that's really expensive. To be an international student in Canada costs like a fortune for it. I mean, like 3 times what it costs for a Canadian. Very expensive. He has a tick on him. I see it. I'll just squish it. It's really hard to squish ticks. There. Did it. Yuck. No ticks, please. No ticks. What a lovely day. What should we do? We should just look around and do whatever's in our face, because there's something to do everywhere you look. Let's just look around and see what there is to do right here. There's a ball right there, which needs to come out of there. Oops. And what should I do with this thing? How will your daughter-in-law stay in Canada? Or perhaps if you marry someone in Canada, you're allowed to stay. That's right. Yeah, you have to, if you get married, like that's what happened to me, is I came and I married somebody. And then I was not allowed to work for a year. But I became a landed immigrant. Once you get your landed status, then you can work. But I was married. You have to marry somebody. I don't know if it's like those people that go to the US and try to marry somebody and get a green card. I don't know if that goes on in Canada. Canada is not as much, it's not as corrupt, I find. There is, of course, corruption everywhere, I suppose, because there are people everywhere. People are just normally corrupt, right, if they get that way. But generally, Canadians are pretty law-abiding people. They're, you know, like, it's the double digits of murders in big cities in a year, right? In a year. I don't know what it is in Toronto right now for the year, but I think it's like 68 or 27, something like that. It's not a violent country. There's not a lot of murders. There's not a lot of theft. In Ottawa, people will steal your car. They'll steal your car in 2 seconds, and they ship it. They take it to Montreal. They put it in a truck, goes to Montreal, goes on the ship. And before you know it, it's in Libya or somewhere in Africa and being resold. Like, this is a big deal operation for how they steal cars. Anyway, so you have to lock your car in Ottawa. But out in the country, not so much. We lived in a little town and we never locked our car. And I even left my credit cards on the seat once. I remember there were credit cards spread out on the seat. And it was all there in the morning. Nothing had been moved or taken. Or people are just not that interested in it, I guess. I don't know. I'm just knowing from experience. Look at that ball going around and around. That's a nice ball, but I don't want to put it out in the weather. I don't really want it. Even where it is, it gets rained on. And people bump their heads all the time. That looks nice, having all those little chairs lined up. I want to take all this willow and put it in the turkey shed. I'm in the teepee. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? I took a workshop, $150 for the workshop. So I say that ball cost me $150. So of course I have to keep it forever. It would look great with white lights in the ball at night. Yeah, solar lights. Yeah, that'd be nice. I do have solar lights somewhere, but I don't think they work anymore. That's the thing with solar lights, is they stop working. Kind of nice. Well, these are all my cloths to do that chair behind me. This one back here. My swing. People started sitting on this swing, and I thought, oh my, but it's not done yet, and it held people up, so I guess it was all right. But I should finish it. I should do it. When should I do it? Should I do it today? So what I like to do is just do a little of this and a little of that. and pretty soon everything gets done. Let's get up and see about doing something else. This chair, there's a whole set of them. They should all go to the dump, or they should all be put somewhere and used. So yeah, I've tidied this area up finally. It's taken me a long time. I hate kimbap. So the idea of these was they should go in the car for using when we buy frozen stuff, but this goes to that one, I guess. And this one doesn't have a lid anymore. You gotta be careful of doing that because it'll freeze. I got these at the dump. I thought they would be useful for going for walks when it becomes winterish. This is all basketry, so this should probably go the other way. And this, Maya doesn't like it. I don't know what to do with it. Basket making stuff. So I hang it up there. This is, I think this one is it any good anymore? I don't know. Let's push all this way. I'll hang this up here. This needs to go back on. It has to be screwed on to here. It needs to be supported so that it can be in the right position. So this, if we were to put this here, this is the bottom of it. Right, this is the one that I got disconnected there. For a moment. So let's put this on here. The cats like to sit on it. But you know, it would be better if it was down there. And what's all this? We've got this. This should be put away in here. This doesn't fit. These need to go. Okay. There we go. Well, that'll give you something to play with, won't it? These need to go there. That's right. Here, kitties, you want to play with this? There you go. Okay. These go to the back. Oh yeah, we need our drill. What about using those chairs? Are they tall enough? Not quite. So we get the drill. Oh yes, these go. Okay. Those all go inside, except that box. And those tarps, those all go in a bag. Oh, I have a bag right here. Let's just put them all in this bag right here, right now. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just turn you around here and let you sit here. And look at this beautiful day. Feature for it. Okay. But I don't know what. Push it under here for me. There we go. That's good. Okay, cover something more. Okay. Look at that. It's only got a piece of plastic there now. This is gonna go here. And this is gonna go here. And this is gonna come over. And now, in order to do that, connecting here very well. You should be well connected. Okay, so then, let's use these screws. These are longer. Hey, Chumbles. So here I'm building a bookcase. This is one of the sides, and that's one of the sides, and it's going to go at the end of the living room. All right. So now, I wonder... Okay, let's put you here now. Again. Now, I wonder if this would work. I think so. Look at that. This might work to hold it up. Might not be quite right. Let's see if we can put it on like that. And no, I guess that's going to be mistake one, I guess. Put it on the outside. All right, if we can get it to stand up there. Of course, they're right in your way, aren't they? All right, let's take this over there. This is important because it keeps the snow. Oh, this is heavy and it hurts. There. And onto here. Okay. Look at that. I think that's gonna work. Alright, so now, in order to do this, we're going to have to go to the inside. So let's go to the other side. Ha-ha! We're making progress. What do you think? I think it's working. Well, look at the beautiful view as we go around. And this needs to come down. Let's take this off while we're right here. Okay. There we go. This can go in my pocket if I can find access to the pocket. Hey, Tiger. Hey, Tiger Kitty. Okay, so that is unscrewed. It can go somewhere. Hey, Chumbles. This is all gonna go down to the, this should probably go back to the dump where it came from. You are finding all the water bits. Yes, you are. What a resourceful kitty. This can go up here. This can go right there. And we're going around. All right, sorry there. I cut out for a moment. Okay, let's place you here. Yes, it is buffering because I got a phone call. Okay, so now we have to screw this in. But is this going to be over quite far enough? It has to be over just a little more, I think. Okay, right there. Oh, wait. I'm going to work on the top. So let's just put in one screw here for now. Okay. Now then. This bottom part has to come over more. Okay. Then we might not, this might not be in actually. This chair is not holding it, that's good. Okay, so now we'll bring it over a little more on the bottom. Okay, there we go. You can't see it all now, can you? Let me just change you around here somehow. Where are we working? We're working right. Well, hello, Chummels. Okay. Do the top some more. Okay, it's on. Now the moment of truth. You have to push this chair out of the way. Okay, so here it is. Well, these are definitely going to be a problem. Those things up there. Do something about that. But it works. Look at this. We now have a door to keep out the wind. And then, now this other one, haha, I did it. I did it. That's important. We'll have to take our clothesline down, I guess. Or maybe we'll have to just loosen it a lot. Oh, I don't think I can loosen it. Come on, it keeps trying to disconnect. Huh. Okay, there we go. Or such. Now, this part needs to be on there as well. And this, how did I do this the last time? This is definitely a problem. Will it open? How big a problem is this? I think I have a problem there. I think I have to have a little piece here. It needs to be cut off. Okay, and then on this side, in order to do this, I had it so I would be able to lift it up. Well, the boards are fine. The boards are just, they're just being leather. They're cedar. They'll last for 20 years. Okay, so let's start by putting that here. We need to be able to have this fall down. So when it's down, it's going to be too high, isn't it? Oh, I see what I did. I screwed it into the end of the board. Alright, let's turn it around this way. Let's see what we can do on this side. Okay, screws. Are you still with me or did you buffer away? Look at that, you're still with me, but you're not. Okay, so I'm gonna I'm not sure about this. I really don't think this is going to work. So this is going to hit the floor, isn't it? I did. I'm puttering.
Puttering, so I can make fire.
Okay, thank you.
This is still a bit.
So there it is. So so the idea here is that, now we have a problem here. Oh, this is the problem again. I'll have to, put this under a branch. I have to get that branch down. One branch isn't going to be enough. About this branch. There, okay. That ought to help. Okay, so now, we can close it and we can lock it. Okay. And then, this is too close here. See, the idea is that if there's a big snowstorm, then we can lift this up and get out over the snow. But until then, see, I should scoot it down, shouldn't I? All right, we'll unscrew it and we'll start again. It's getting dark out there. Okay. Okay, so now we move it over slightly. Let's flip it around. I'll do it like this. Where the original screws were. Okay, let's do it again. Let's get bigger screws. Oh, those are the same. Oh my, these are all sorts. Okay, now, how's this? Oh, much. Oh, wait, it's still too close. Huh, I thought it was going to be perfect. All right, we'll do it again. One, two. No, I know why it's going to be too close, because we have to go bring it further this way, which will... Okay. So now... Now this will go. Hey, do you know? Curious what's going on? Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, it closes. We did it. Woohoo! My back hurts now. It was sticking out a little bit. Okay. So, this will close just fine. And this will close here. And lock. And then if we have a snowstorm and we have to, this should automatically push up and out of the way. Haha, it works. See, I couldn't put the door all the way down there because the snow gets pretty deep. Okay, I did it. Have a little changing of the guard. Wow, that's cool. That's quite a big achievement there. Okay, what other achievements do we need to do here? We have to wrap this up. Let's just put all this stuff back down. We'll wrap this one up. Things are going very well. tie it up. And then we can toss it down to where they go. Right there. There. That's a good one done out of the way. Where's the other chair? Here. Okay, and this goes to the garbage. Now, these are for the birds, but it's not going to happen right now. I'm going to put them up here. Wait. So now, this goes out here. This is garbage. Okay. And then this stuff, this is all garbage too, isn't it? Not all of it, just some of it. These are good. Garbage. And this is all diatomaceous earth. Those are the feathers. Diatomaceous earth. Put here, but this will be covered up. Let's give it a lid. Lid on it. There we go. These are as well. Okay. That should be fine. And these are, this should go in the studio, the sunroom. This. And garbage. Okay, and then this is ashes, which is useful for the driveway later. And this is, oh, here's seeds. Okay, we'll put this for the deer. Okay. And we have these hats. Let's put them up here. Okay. This one doesn't have a frame to it, but it's a good one. Okay, this is gonna go to the dump. Cats peed on it. Okay, and then this. Let's kick out here. And this is for that other, that one that's up there on the hill I have to get. This is garbage. Okay, and these go, this is for the garden. These are the sheets to cover it when it freezes. So those will have to go to where they belong. Screwdriver goes with that. Hi.
Go with you.
Can you help me put this bicycle to hang up?
Okay.
So it gets hung up right here. This back wheel, if you could lift just the back wheel, and then put the back wheel on that. Yeah, wheel. You have to turn it around. Go that way. Thank you for showing up right in the nick of time. And then that just goes right up on there. Is it on? There, okay. This is kind of in your way now. I'll move this out of the way.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. And this, I guess, here.
Oh yeah, I was going to grab something. One more piece of wood, a tiny piece.
Okay. This is a chair. This can go over here as well. And this is another chair. Also over there. Okay. Let's take these, put them away. And we can take you as well. Hey, Mom. Pretty snazzy. I need the ice pick to just scrape the floor there. Okay, then. So we'll put the screwdriver away. Put these up there, and we'll put these this goes up here actually. And this goes here. All right, and what did we see? Where you leave room for the cats to go all the way around the porch. Well, looks like the boards need replacing, but besides that, it works. The boards are just they turn gray. I need to add another board to the bottom of it. So, can the cats get through? If they want to. Oops, not looking the right way. They can get through if they want to, right? They can push themselves through. Okay. Look at the progress we're making. Now, we do need to deal with all these boards. This is important. So, now these are to go to my bookcase. This is for the bookcase. And this needs to be removed from there. Let's do that. You twist it around and then push it through. You can undo things. Yes, kitty kitty? talking about? I think this is going to have to be cut. Okay. Hold everything. This has also got to be cut, I guess. Too bad. There. Garbage and good rope. There we go. Okay, and we can use this to tie up this thing. Okay, that's that. Okay, so now we will go put this in the woods. This and this and this go over there. And this goes over there. Oh dear. Boomeranged. This goes in here. Okay. Okay, so this is part of my thing. So the idea here was to screw these things on. Ah, yes, nothing goes there. Something like that. Maybe I need bigger areas. put that one there. That's the idea. So this would go, this goes over the table. And then the first shelf would be there. I don't know where the next shelf should go, how high up it should be. Maybe that high. Maybe that high. Maybe that high. Right? So we'll need longer screws for that. But first, I think I should get these boards all organized here, shouldn't I? Let's see what we can do about that. Let's put you here. And we will figure this out now. So we have all these boards, which are now up here. These are going to get snowed upon. So if we want to do work in the winter, we need to have them where they're not going to get snowed upon. How about all these boards were on that load of $40 wood. $40 wood. Organize them by height. Now these go on the other side of the room. Oh, look at where you are. You're looking at the ceiling. Isn't that fun? That's the view around here. These boards are all short boards.